Yo, yo, yo. What is going on, guys? It is your boy, Fanthony Football, bringing you another banger. Oh, man, it's been a while since I made a YouTube video for y'all boys. Why does this thing make me look so damn orange, bro? It's on the white setting. Hold on. Ooh, does that look better? Ooh, that looks kind of better. Turn it up a little bit. Boom. Nah, yo, it's been a minute. I know. I'm sorry. I know you guys have probably been you guys literally been begging me, millions of you guys, to post again. So I thought I'd treat you guys with some little tier list. And today we're gonna do wide receivers. We're doing this year's my wide receiver rankings, not the internet's, not keep trade cut, not all these bullcrap scam artists, TikTokers that think they know ball. You don't need to listen to any of those people. Disregard literally everything you've ever learned for this season and just listen to what I gotta say. I listen to podcasts all the time. I know the latest news about stuff. I've won championships. I know this stuff, guys. Trust me. So, doing a tier list, let's get right into the video. Starting off with Ja'Marr Chase, the number one, I believe, this year. We say this every year. Why do you think we say this every year? It's because Ja'Marr Chase is first ballot, Hall of Famer, going to go down as one of the best wide receivers of all time, Triple Crown winner. And he was still like, what was he, 4 last year with Joe Burrow being hurt? The guy's goated. Oh, what is this? Virus. I don't know what that was. No, Ja'Marr Chase is just goated, dude. If Joe Burrow's healthy the whole season, he's the best wide receiver in the league. I mean, it's really just as simple as that. Yeah, 100%. I don't even gotta say much more about that. Going to DJ Moore. Now we're going to the stink. Now listen. I think the hype for DJ Moore is a little too much, guys. The guy's really old. We've seen Josh Allen not be able to give a wide receiver on his team wide receiver one production nearly ever, at least since Stephon Diggs. And DJ Moore ain't no damn Stephon Diggs. So, I mean, me personally, I'm putting him in B, dude. I mean, I might even put him in C. But for right now, I'll be generous. I'll put you B. But I am not as hype about DJ Moore as these other people that are getting drafted around him. Not even close. Like, I don't even know who's really getting drafted around him, honestly. I think it's like some of the worst guys, but like, whatever. CeeDee Lamb, we'll put him in S. I mean, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. That being said, I don't think CeeDee Lamb is ever going to sniff that wide receiver one or even like top 3 again. Not with George Pickens there. So that kind of hurts it for me. Second of all, he's getting older. Not really. He's only like 27. He's fine. But the only reason why I still have him this high is not because I think he's the better wide receiver out of the two. I think George Pickens is a better wide receiver. But I think the Cowboys feel like they owe CeeDee Lamb something, so they're going to give him more volume. When if they just stopped living by that rule and just gave Pickens more targets, I think Pickens is the best, one of the best wide receivers in the league. If CeeDee Lamb gets hurt, Pickens is number one. But we're talking about CeeDee Lamb. I think they're still going to give him the football. He's going to get those deep go balls. He'll have probably 3-4 of those this year. But besides that, I mean, he's not the better wide receiver on the team. So that being said, I'm putting him in S, but he's probably going to go lower S this year, 100%. Ted McMillan, one of my guys. I think we'll put him high A. I'm not putting him S yet. even though do I think he could be S 100%, especially if Bryce Young keeps progressing and the Panthers keep progressing and getting better each year. But man, Bryce Young, you got to throw that damn football, man. I watched a game last year. You had like 150 passing yards. It was bad. Um, um, just be more confident, Bryce. Well, if you're listening to this, Bryce, you probably are. You're probably subscribed. Um, Big fan. But man, just give Tet the ball, dude. Just give Tet the ball. The guy's gonna catch it. He's always open. He's got some of the best hands. 6'5", red zone threat. The kid's goated. I like him a lot. He's young. Got that dog mentality to him. Go watch his Arizona highlights right after this video. Go watch his one hand catches, and then while he's midair, he'll through the legs before he even lands. Kid's insane. Love him. Michael Pittman. Ooh, sorry, Mike. I love you, Mike. But for this list, you're going C tier. And if you're asking like, what's the reference for C tier? We're talking about your second flex spot. If you're starting two flexes, maybe like C's like you don't love him there, but I'll put him there because I don't know, someone's on a buy or something, and maybe he could do good. Emeka Egbuka. I'm not as high as a lot of people are. Some people have him high, some people have him low. I think I'm kind of a little more on the low side. I would put Emeka in A. I think still maybe here, but it's like he's the Ted McMillan for the Buccaneers. But the Buccaneers looked real bad last year, man. They don't got anyone there. They don't got no wide receivers. So yeah, he's the number one. So that reason I'll put him A, but he's going to be at the back end of A for sure. DK Metcalf. I got to put him right next to Pittman. I don't know who's going to be the one there. I think Pittman's better. That said, I know that could be a hot take. I mean, Metcalf's big. I like Metcalf too, but I don't know. The connection's never. Well, the connection with Aaron Rodgers was good with Metcalf, I guess, but I think he'll like Pittman a lot more over the field type of guy, bigger play type of guy. So I'll put Pittman, but I'll put Metcalf right next to him. Drake London. See, I'm gonna put him here for now. I don't know if that's where I'm gonna keep him, but man, it's like I've always been a London guy. He's so good. Like if he just had a better freaking quarterback, man. If he was just on a better team, he'd be one of the best. But he's got no one to throw. Like no one on that team can throw the ball. That being said, I think Tua this year is an upgrade. Especially because I also see like trends of like these quarterbacks transitioning teams that have these stud wide receivers, and their job for that year is basically it's like, okay, it's time to make this kid a star. My job is to make this kid a star. He's been here longer than me. He's younger than me. He's the investment that the team made. It's like it's my job to make him do good, and I think Tua is going to do that with Drake London. So for that case, I'm going to put him back of S tier. I would take CeeDee Lamb over him still, I think. Yeah, I would. But, I mean, shit. They could easily flip-flop this year. I mean, London could easily beat CeeDee Lamb this year. George Pickens. Love me some Pickens, man. I love me some Pickens. Got that dog. That dog in him. I mean, Chad, is that a hot take? That's definitely a hot take. It's probably gonna be CeeDee Lamb because they like him more, but that pisses me off, dude. If they just give Pickens the ball more, dude, he's so much better. You know what? Screw him. I like Pickens. I like Pickens more than CeeDee Lamb. I don't care. I don't care about the reliability with CeeDee Lamb and anything like that. If I think everyone knows that Pickens is better, so I'm putting him above. I'd still take Lamb though over London. Roma Dunze. I really like Roma Dunze, guys. I don't have him on any teams. Um, Unfortunately, JJ's got him. JJ, if you're watching this, send me a little trade offer. I'll take Rome off your hands. I think he's the better wide receiver. I don't think Luther Burden's better than him. Not by a mile. No. I think the hype around Luther is like getting really insane. He literally did nothing last year. He had one 27-point game. Roma Dunze at the start of the season last year looked like a top 10 wide receiver in the league. I really like him, dude. I think it's his year. I think Caleb knows it's his year. I'm putting him above Ibuka. I'm putting him above Ibuka. And I don't even think that's that hot of a take. I mean, you can honestly put him over Tet. But the only reason why I don't put him over Tet is because you got Loveland, you got Swift, you got Kyle Mononga that's going to get some passing in the backfield. You got Luther. Um, don't you have another tight end? I forget who's your other tight end. Cole Kmet. I think you guys have another wide receiver there too that's pretty involved. It's just a very diverse field, but I do think Odunze is the number one there. Maybe Colson Loveland's the number one, but I think Colson Loveland is more like a check down guy. I think your big play guy in the team futures with Odunze. So for that reason, I like Odunze a lot. I'm going to put him above Ibuka. Puka Nakua, putting him behind Chase. That being said, I mean, I used to have Puka. I traded Puka away. I know, crazy. I got a good deal for it though. I think. But man, this guy's a dog, bro. Guy's a yak machine. If he catches the ball, which he will, because Matt Stafford will throw it 85 miles an hour directly at him as he's running across the field at Mach 5, and then stiff arms someone, and he just runs with the intensity, man. They're scared of him. I love him. He's got great hands, especially even on the sidelines. He's got great hands. I love Puka. Second best wide receiver, right behind Jamar Chase. Jackson Smith, that's your next guy. That's your next guy. I think Jackson Smith regresses this year a little bit. I can see one of these guys, maybe like Pickens, if Lamb gets hurt, over JSN. But I mean, he had such a good season last year. I don't see any reason why the Seahawks wouldn't be the same this year. I think Sam Darnold's really just strictly about business, strictly about that business. Um, I really just think he's just a really safe pick, just safe pick. Nico, getting real old. Nico, putting him behind a Dunze and for this year. That's definitely a hot take in fantasy. I'm sure Nico goes way higher than a Dunze. Um, but I'm banking. I mean, this is my list. So first of all, shut your mouth. Okay, I don't care what you're saying right now. It's not true. If I'm putting a bet on Nico declining on a year, it's this year. And I mean, the guy was a dog last year. He was still a dog, but he didn't play as many games. The guy's rarely on the field. I feel like, but when he is, he does have good games. But sometimes just watching that offense, it hurts to watch. Give me Adunze this year over Nico Collins. I think Nico Collins fades. Rashi Rice. Put him above Nico Collins. Bro, bro, the guy hasn't played in a while. Dude's in prison. I mean, I mean, do we think he's gonna come back and immediately be top 10 wide receiver in the league? It's like he could be, yeah. The chances of that happening, I think, are lower than people realize. And for that case alone, I don't know, but like I don't know. Then Patrick Mahomes could just say screw everybody and just like feed him the ball, and he'd be amazing like immediately again. But for me, he's definitely a risky pick. Definitely a risky pick. So I'm putting him behind a Dunze in front of Nico. Zay Flowers. Hey, say what you want. Zay Flowers will get his. Zay Flowers will get his work. It's better than Nico. If Lamar actually throws the ball, yeah. Will Lamar? I don't know. You never know with Lamar. You don't know if he's going to throw a pick or if he's going to fumble or what. But yeah, I'd take him over Nico. Nico's just getting old. I don't want an old guy that's on the Texans, dude. I don't care. I don't like the Texans. I don't like CJ Stroud. I don't think he's that good. Amon Ra. Amon Ra is your perfect top of S tier guy. Reliable. The only reason why I put him 9 S++ is because Laporta's back. They said they want to use Jameson Williams more. Jahmyr Gibbs is there. Isaac Tesla vultures some touchdowns. That being said, that's always been the case, and Amon-Ra has still been good, but it's just another year that he's older. And there's a lot of volume on that team, or a lot of people on that team that need target share. So for that case, I'm just going to put him top of S, but he's the most reliable. Like, he'll catch the ball. He's a good red zone guy. I like him. I think Jared Goff, though, is slightly on the decline. I think he's getting a little old. So, yeah, he's not an S, or he's not an S++, but we'll put him in S. How we doing on time? 17 and a half minutes, chilling. Chris Olave. Man, I don't know how I feel about Olave. I've never had Olave. He's always been way too risky for me, and I think that's the same thing. Like, I don't know if I'm investing in Tyler Shuck as much as other people are. You know, what's his name just showed up there too, Jordan Tyson, which I don't love Jordan Tyson, but I definitely like Olave more, but I don't think he has that good of a year that he had last year. I think people guard him a little bit better. For that case, I'll put him. But I take Rashee Rice or Chris Olave, man. Probably Chris Olave. You know what? This is a little out of order. I'm gonna put Rashee Rice a little bit lower. And put Nico. Yeah, I like that. I like that much better. Okay, moving on. Cortland Sutton, solid wide receiver, but they just got Jalen Waddle and they got Troy Franklin there as well. But Sutton's always been good, so I kind of feel crappy putting him in B. But I mean, he is, bro. He is. Like, everyone's taking these wide receivers with Waddle there now over him. So, I mean, there's a case where you can definitely say to me, I'd rather have Sutton over DJ Moore, and I wouldn't disagree with you, to be honest. AJ Brown. Ooh, AJ Brown's due for a good season, but he's old. He's on a new offense. Probably like there. Probably like there. He's like a Drake London if he had a better quarterback. I'd rather have Lamb. I'd rather have Pickens. But No, AJ Brown's amazing, dude. I can see him beating these guys still. But me personally, I'd rather have these guys. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Devontae Smith. So he's one of your wide receiver ones for this year for sure. He's on the Eagles. We all know the Eagles don't like to pass the dang football. I know you could say it's freaking Kevin Petullo's fault, which I know it was. Um, but even then, I don't think Jalen Hurts will ever have a season where he'll be passing to have enough volume for Devontae Smith to get like as many points as like any of these guys up here. So that being said, I'm putting him at the top of A tier, I think. Would I rather have Tet? Would I rather have Tet? Probably not. Yeah, I think I'd rather have Devontae Smith over Tet for this year. For this year. Lad McConkey. I think I like him right behind Rome, above Olave. Ooh, above Olave. No. Yeah. But Lad's not better. Okay, this is actually what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Give me McConkey over Olave this year. It's the youngins' time, and I don't trust Tyler Shock. JMO, polarizing pick for a lot of people. A lot of people say he's probably the most inconsistent wide receiver. I get it. As I said before, there's so many mouths to feed on this team. But when they feed JMO, they feed JMO, and he delivers. So, if they feed him more, we're talking up here. We're talking with these guys. Will they? Some days. Some weeks I don't think they will. And Jared Goff's declining. So for that reason, I think I gotta put him at the back. All of these guys are wide receiver ones. J-Mo has to go through Gibbs, Amon-Ra, and Laporta. So, yeah, put him at the back. Better than Sutton, though. T. Higgins, So this is weird because he's not a wide receiver one, but he's the best wide receiver two in the league. Well, Pickens is, if you think Lamb's better. But T. Higgins, solid player. Joe Burrow, if he stays healthy, he's going to be really good. I'd probably rather have T. Higgins over Zay Flowers. Yeah. Zay might get more volume, but T is just a better wide receiver. I mean, he's going to get a lot of volume from Joe Burrow, and Higgins is a good red zone threat. Flowers is never a red zone threat. So, yeah, take him there, but I would take a Dunze. I'm high on a Dunze this year. Carnell Tate. Ooh, I think Carnell Tate's going to have actually a really good year, guys. I think Ward's going to feed him the ball. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely take him over. I think I'm going to take him over at Buka this year. I don't know how I feel about Ibuka, guys, but I think that's roughly where he's going to wound up, to be honest. I like Tate, though. I like Tate. Ward's been saying he's been the OTA. He's been getting famous in OTAs for being stand out from everybody else. So, and Kim Ward already said he's going to feed him the ball, so I like him. But you got Wandale, who runs the slot, and you've only been known to be a deep threat. He's kind of like DeVonta Smith. He's much like DeVonta Smith, actually. Very, very similar. DeVonta is just, he's done it before. he has a better quarterback in Jalen Hurts, and yeah, I mean maybe he's more up here, but for a rookie, nah, we'll put him right there. I think that's a good spot for him. Terry McLaurin. Terry could have a good year, but he's getting old. Getting old. But he is the number one on that team, so they're gonna give him the ball. Put him behind Rashee Rice. Yeah. Malik Neighbors. See, this is where it gets tricky, man. I'd rather have Malik than London. Would I rather have Neighbors or AJ Brown? That's a tough question, man. That's a real tough question. We haven't seen fully. I mean, we have seen it. Something, the Giants. There's always something with the freaking Giants, man. Uh yeah. You know what? Give me Neighbors. Give me Neighbors over AJ Brown. I think I'm cool with taking that. I think he's a really good player, and he's not even freaking 23 yet. Justin Jefferson. Him or Amon Ra. Hmm. Actually, I'm gonna put Jettas over Amon Ra this year. I think Jettas is bound for a good year with Kyler. I think Kyler's finally happy to get out of the freaking Cardinals terrible franchise, and you know that actually might make him feel like freed up a little bit, feel good that like maybe it's not just him being the problem, guys. Maybe it's literally just the Cardinals, and he's going to a much improved offense in the Vikings. So yeah, give me Jettis as a good wide receiver this year. I like him. Garrett Wilson, better than a lot of these guys. Um, does he play all year? Do they tank? We got to think about all that too. For this year, I'd take him over McConkey. I wouldn't take him over. Ooh, yeah, I'd take him over Zay. I would take Higgins though over him. Okay, I like that. I like that. Marvin Harrison, bro. This is actually tougher when you like. You should actually try doing this. It's actually like kind of tough. I think I'm doing it. I think I'm doing it perfectly though. I think I like this list. Marv. It gets a little weird in this back end though. I will say. Marv. Who's Jacoby? Is Jacoby the quarterback still, or is it Carson Beck? I don't know. Either way, oh, you're breaking my heart, Marv. Yeah, I think he's packed. You know what? He might be the top of B. He might just be the top of B. Uh, maybe there's some people that need to go in B actually. Maybe Tate and B. Yeah, I think I like that. I think he's behind. He's just I don't know. Marv doesn't play up to like his size. He looks really soft when he's like catching the football. He just doesn't look like he plays with a lot of like heart and passion. And being on the Cardinals, it's like you almost are forced to have to actually be decent in the league. So for that case, I don't love Marv. I'm out. I'm kind of out on Marv until he shows me something insane or until they get a good quarterback. So Mike Evans, I think Mike Evans is good for this year. I think he's very much like Devontae Adams of last year for touchdowns at least. But I also think he's going to get a lot of yards too. I think he's going to get more than 1,000. So for that reason alone, For this year, oh my God, he could definitely be better than Ladd for the touchdowns. Be better than Zay. Would he be better than Garrett Wilson? Bro, Geno Smith's passing him the ball. Yeah. I think he's right around where Higgins is. Dude, he can be up here. He really could. I'm gonna put him behind Higgins. I'm gonna put him behind Higgins. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put him behind Higgins. I like him this year. I don't know why. I think he's what the 49ers were looking for. Jalen Waddle. All right, yeah, let's clean up these guys. Jalen Waddle. Just got signed money, but the Broncos like to diversify their stuff a lot. Put Waddle above these guys. McLaurin needs to go back a little bit. Okay, well, actually, let's do this. I like that better. Okay, Alec Pierce. I like him more than Sutton. I like him more than Ibuka. No. Casey Concepcion. Put him there. I think he's better than Pittman and Metcalf this year. Devontae Adams. You just gotta pay the guy his respects, dude. I mean, you gotta put him in the back. He got 19 touchdowns last year. And Christian Watson. Christian Watson is actually the perfect top of B tier, I think. And that's the list, yo. I think it's pretty perfect. So okay, we got Chase over Nakua. So Chase, Nakua, JSN, Jettas, Amon Ra, Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, Malik Neighbors, AJ Brown, Drake London. I think that's all really good. Devontae Smith to start the top of the next. Tet McMillan, Odunze, T. Higgins, Mike Evans, Garrett Wilson, Zay Flowers, Ladd McConkey, Olave. Maybe Olave's a little low. You know what? Let's move Wilson back a little bit because they're going to tank this year. I think that's about right. I think he's right with McConkey. Nico getting old. Rashid Rice in prison. Don't know. Jameson Williams could definitely be higher than those last two guys I just mentioned, but there's a lot on the offense you got to deal with. Terry, really good wide receiver, old, but you got Jaden Daniels there. Jalen, Devontae. Yeah, I mean I like this list. Maybe Marv can get moved up, and Mbuka could too, maybe, but yeah, maybe it's more like this. Maybe it's more like that. Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, guys, that's the list, man. I'm gonna start posting more. I might do another one of these for you guys for like running backs or quarterbacks or tight ends, whatever you want to see. Maybe I could do a mock draft soon coming up. I think that would be really cool. Um, but yeah, guys, hey, stay safe. Take a screenshot of this. Use it as your rankings, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Catch y'all, boys.